Hello, good morning everybody. Thank you for coming to join me today. Today I'm going to share with you a journal that I've received. I've done a private swap with a friend called Kerry. So we agreed to do a swap with each other, and the idea was we both sent each other 2 books that we wanted made into a journal, and then the recipient of those books chose out of the 2 which to use, so that actually it was still a surprise when we got it back. I sent Kerry Jemima Puddleduck and Tom Kitten, and she sent me Squirrel Nutkin and a Noddy book, and I chose to do for her the Squirrel Nutkin. So I'd just like to show you the journal that I've received from Kerry. I absolutely love it. Kerry, thank you so much. It's quite a chunky one. There are 4 signatures in it, so it is quite big. I love how she's used this book. It's so interesting to get a journal from somebody else and see what they do with it. The cover of the journal, Kerry's used the original cover, but she's used it as a flip out, which I love that idea. So watch this space, Kerry. I think I might be using that one. And then there's a little tuck spot that she's put there as well. I just love how she's used the cover but made a cover for it, and the fabric that she's used on this. Oh, I don't know where she gets the fabrics from. I think it's probably vintage, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's kind of faded with like tapestry on it. Absolutely love it. So on the inside, she did leave a little note for me saying that she hasn't put everything in all the tuck spots because it was getting chunky. And wow, Kerry, yes it was. It's beautiful and it feels lovely. So there's a tuck spot that she's put just there and some lovely ruffle there. And these papers, I don't know what she's used, but they are lovely. Has a kind of a sheen to it, some of them. And she's used, I think that's Artie Mazur's foxgloves, and there are foxgloves referred to in the book, so she's really taken into account the story of Jemima Puddleduck, which is one of my favourites. A lovely tuck spot here. How she's stitched round this and done a double tuck there with some papers. And this paper it's lovely. I don't know if it's scrapbook paper or something Kerry's done herself, but I love that green. There's a tuck spot here as well. And I think that's, I don't know if it's handmade paper, but beautiful with the little flowers in it. And I think there's another tuck spot just there as well. I think that's an Artie Maze. Excuse me, I'm full of cold today. A little tuck spot there, and again the foxglove. Some beautiful, I think it's like apple blossom on that one. And another tuck spot just there. Beautiful papers she's used. Jemima Puddleduck, and I know that that's Roxy's papers. Love this trim, and this is just beautiful. It's like a shell lace. I don't actually journal in my journals, but I just love to feel them and go through them and see what people use. Beautiful. Edith Holden there. And actually this, she's made that as a pocket, and I think that's Edith Holden in German. I don't know, but wow. And again, some lovely paper. I think that must be scrapbooking paper. Lovely. Love this page and how she's used these tags. I was so thrilled when Kerry said that she would do a swap with me. Oh, she's put napkin on that page there, look. Another page there. I recognise that paper. I think I've used that one. And some vellum paper there. Sorry if I'm going quiet. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful book. In and Out the Garden. I know that paper. So tactile. I love it. Love, love, love it. Extra journaling space there. Book page there. And I can just imagine Jemima Puddleduck waddling through there. And then the centre of the first signatures, she's done double tucked pockets there. Love that idea too. In and Out the Garden. Beautiful. It's just so tactile, this journal. I hope she liked the journal that I did. I did a Squirrel Nutkin, as I say, because it just reminded me of Kerry and where she lives. She has a vineyard, and she sometimes posts about the animals that they get on there, so it just seemed right for me to do the Squirrel Nutkin. Another napkin there. Love the stitching as well. She's done stitching on lots of the pages round. Another tuck spot. Beautiful butterflies, aren't they gorgeous? That looks like a vintage book page there. Another tuck spot. I love how she's made this journal. I don't know if any of you know the story of Jemima Puddleduck, but she was a little bit of a silly, wanting to lay her eggs and looking for somewhere safe to lay them, and of course she didn't find anywhere safe to start with. Love these fabrics. There's kind of a shimmer on that one. It's just such a beautiful journal, Kerry. Thank you so, so much. I love this. These little pearls down here. I don't know if you've put the pearls on or if it comes on this ruffle trim, but that is fabulous. And again, beautiful papers. Another tuck spot. And this furry trim, Kerry actually sent me some of that wrapped around the journal, so I will be using that. It's gone in my little stash box. If anybody does ever send me anything, I tend to hoard it for a while and just look at it before I use it. Mr. Todd. Uh-oh. Watch out. It's just beautiful. I love it. I recognise some of the pages. I think that's one of Jean Marsh, is it? Just beautiful. And again, the foxgloves. I love how Kerry's done all the extra stitching. But as I say, I will link Kerry's excuse me, Kerry's YouTube. Oh, lovely, look at that, some fabric on it. Again, one of Rox's. I will link her YouTube below, and then you can, if you want to, you can take a look at the journal that I made for her. And because Kerry's done it this way and used the book cover on top, she's been able to make the journal that bit bigger, because you are, when you repurpose the books, you are limited to the size of the book pages if you still want to use the book cover. So that's a fab idea. Again, the foxgloves, beautiful. Love those papers. I'm sure that's Artie Maze's recent kit, the foxglove kit. Beautiful. There's just so much to see. I have looked through it a couple of times, and I was hoping to do a video yesterday, but didn't manage to. A little tuck out there, look. I've done something similar to that, but I've put it over the edge of the page, and Kerry's used it there, look, and put it over a belly band. I like that idea too, Kerry. I'm going to be stealing lots of these ideas, I can see. I think we all do that though, don't we? We put our own slants on them. Love that little book there. And this flower trim, we get something similar to that in the UK. Kerry's in Luxembourg, but it's not quite the same as that, but that's a lot more delicate than we get. I love that. And the embroidery anglais, that is gorgeous. Oh no, naughty Mr. Todd. I like these larger Beatrix Potter books, how they put the little animals in the corners as well. And the fabrics that she's used are beautiful. Every page has got something on that's just tactile, which I really like. With a tuck spot there. Beautiful picture there of the fox. Kerry's been really clever, so she knows that there's a fox in the story, so she's incorporated pictures of foxes. I'd love to know where she's got some of these from. I'll have to ask you. I'll have to message you, Kerry, and ask you. Beautiful, love that. I don't get these either, layaways. I haven't got any of those. And now I have. Lovely bee. Some lovely little cards there. Look at those. You see how thoughtful Kerry's been of the story. A duck and a fox. Those stamps are gorgeous. Another tuck spot just there. There's just so much to see in this journal, and it is just so tactile. Another pocket just there. Lovely little ladybird there. Can you see that? Sorry, I hope you can see this. And bobble trim. I love bobble trim. That's something else I don't get a lot of. In fact, I've never used any accounting paper. I do like these papers. I'm sure these are Artie Maze. Beautiful colour, this one. Deep purple, that's definitely me. And again, I think that's scrapbooking paper. Look at that, Jemima Duck and eggs. There's a little flip out envelope there. Oh, and another little tuck spot there. Kerry, this is just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Just so much to see. Sorry, I know I keep going quiet. I'm just looking. Love this fox. Isn't that beautiful? She's put so much thought into this, and I love this, that it pulls out. Some writing paper there, journal on that, and then a tuck spot here, and again this lovely fluff. We agreed a while ago, I think it was before Christmas, to do a swap, but we said there was no rush and we would just take our time. So it's well worth waiting for this, Kerry. Leamington Spa, that's in the UK. Each time I look at this, that's beautiful. I see something different. I really like these old envelopes that have been used, and look, she stamped that up. That's lovely. I haven't seen any of those anywhere for sale in the UK. More book page. Love this book page. Music page. And again, the collie dog comes to the rescue of Jemima Puddleduck. So again, Kerry's really taken notice of this story, and she's included a few collie dogs. And again, that's part of the book of the story, where the collie gets the help from the foxhound puppies. I think I'm going to have to look at this journal 2 or 3 times more, Kerry, just to see what you've actually sent. Look at that fox again. There's another tuck spot. So there's a book there about foxes. Beautiful. I think I would encourage you to find somebody that you would like to do a journal swap with. It's a really fun thing to do, and you can agree between you what you do, you know, the size of the journal or what your subject's going to be. And I've got a couple that I'm involved in at the moment, and I'm really enjoying them. It's something a bit different. When you receive the journal, oh my, well worth waiting for. I will certainly be using this. Oh, look at it. Beautiful image there. Look at the collie dog. And again, Mr. Todd. And that, I think, is my favourite picture of the fox that she's used, and it's a little pocket there. Love that. And then she's done a big envelope that flips out here, and there's a journaling card in there. And again, just there. That paper that she's used is lovely. And it goes, actually, the envelope goes over the page. Yeah, that's the envelope. Beautiful. Kerry, thank you so much. I am absolutely over the moon with this. I know you managed to get your video done sooner than me, so I apologise. I've been a bit delayed getting mine out. And I hope you think it's well worth the wait to see it. But it's just, you know, if you could see this journal, look at that. And there he is, you see. She's picked the perfect dog. I'd love to know where you got those from. And again, I think that's Mrs. Cog. Not her personally, but one of her images. Oh, and I've not got any of these either. I struggled to find those. It's one of those safety pins without the coil on the end so that you can fit beads on. Isn't that lovely? I do love the Beatrix Potter stories. They always have a twist to them, don't they? Kerry, thank you so much. Another Roxy there. Is that open? Oh, yes. I love that as well. And again, more of that embroidery anglais. Another tuck. It's lovely. Kerry, I am absolutely thrilled. There's the dogs chasing off the fox. More Edith Holden. I'm not sure what book that one's from either. And then the centre of that last signature. This paper has like a shimmer to it. It's just absolutely, just so much to see. Kerry, thank you, thank you, thank you. The tuck spot there. A lot of time and effort's gone into this. I'm so grateful, Kerry, thank you. Love it. Wish I could find some of this as well. It's when you see something that you like, at least then you know what to look out for when you... Oh, it's one of those little glassine envelopes there, look. You know what to look for when you go shopping. Another of the Mrs. Cog there. And another of those fox. Love those foxes. And there we are, look. She did get her babies hatched in the end. Beautiful. And she's put washi tape on there. I don't use washi very often. I think I've got two rolls of it, which is probably why I don't use it. I love the design on that. It goes so well with the blue paper. Again, another little pocket just there. And another envelope there. Look at that playing card with the fox on. I wonder if that's a real playing card or if it's a print. I'm not sure. And then there's a bag there. And another tuck spot. Oh, some more paper in there. The fabrics and everything that she's used in here, she's got some beautiful, beautiful fabrics. So there we are. That is my absolutely beautiful Jemima Puddleduck journal from Kerry. Kerry, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will link Kerry's YouTube below and you can take a look at the journal that I made for her. Kerry, thank you so much, and thank you all for coming to take a look. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye bye.